Bruce the Last Nail. That is Bruce the Last Nail in the coffin, but I just go by the Last Nail. And I'm up here at Ncar. I don't know if you could see it behind me or not, but I'm up here with the Denver Trailheads. That was the first meetup group that I signed up with even before I came to Colorado. And we're gonna go on a hike, and then they are gonna go on a tour of Ncar, which is the National Center for Atmospheric Research. And I'll probably be talking about that a little bit. And I'm not signed up for the tour, so I'll probably just go in there on my own. So hope you're all doing well and come along for the ride with us. Okay, now we got a sighting of a rattlesnake.
He doesn't have like a big rattle at the end of his tail, so I think he's just...
Well...
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's definitely a D-back.
Around you as well?
He's so beautiful.
Okay. We're past Ncar now. This is really a gorgeous day. Yeah, that was really cool, seeing a rattlesnake. I saw one a few years ago. Okay, so I guess up here, there's my hiking group up there. Apparently there's another snake, but I haven't seen it. Now, somebody said described it as a big guy, but not a rattlesnake, so probably maybe a bull.
Welcome to the snake talk. I thought we were coming.
Okay, that's a bull snake, I think.
Yeah, it's a bull.
Yeah, it looks like a 6-footer.
That's a bull. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a bull. Now, if you notice, he's got...
Come on, buddy.
He's got a narrow, if I'm on him, he's got a narrow head. So that's your first.
Yeah, I know a bull snake.
You know your snakes?
Yeah, pretty well. I also used to go to Kansas a lot, and they're everywhere in Kansas.
Yeah, those are cool snakes. Those are ones.
You're adventuresome enough, you can pick him up. But I'm good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
Very
my great grandma used to pick him up and shake him, and then throw him off to the side. She's ballsy. I could never.
Here's one of these iconic places in Boulder. This is the water tank that's just west of Ncar. In fact, it says here, save Ncar. Now, in a previous video, I talked about the possible future of Ncar. Again, that's the National Center of Atmospheric Research. And they're on the current administration's list of institutions that the federal government wants to deconstruct or get rid of, or however you want to put it. Yeah, here's the sign, Ncar to the Mesa Trail. Now, I've gotten up quite a few times. There's a trail that this one meets down at the bottom of the mountain. And let's see, should have brought a walking stick. There was an area back there where we were, where just after the two snakes. In fact, it was after there's again my hiking group. They had to get down on my butt, which I used to not have to do. And there's the beautiful Flatirons I don't know how far we're going. We only go so far.
No, I don't think we're going that far because we gotta
Because we gotta,
go back to the tour.
right? Oh, there's a perfect spot. There was a perfect spot for Mount Rushmore too. Number 2, that is. So here I am. I'm going up. I guess we're going up towards a quarry. Now, I wore my iWatch. I forgot to set it for distance, but I can do that on the way back and just multiply out by 2 and get an approximation of the distance. But I did check my heartbeat, and because we're doing some up and down hill, my heartbeat's coming in at about 135. That's not too bad. My max, if you take the rule of 220 minus your age, which my age, by the way, is now 70. 220 minus my age is about 150. So if I'm going up and up and uphill and I get towards 150, it's time to take a breather break. Now, I've got the camera facing forward, but I'm looking down, so I might not exactly have the viewfinder because I don't want to do any face plants. But this is great stuff. This is a great thing to get out and do. So we're heading a little bit north here. Now we're on this trail. There goes my phone. I'm going to let it ring. I usually do not answer my phone unless I know who the call is coming from. I get probably about 3 or 4 of these junk calls a day. And I just find it's better not to answer the phone. So, but the other thing I wanted to talk about was I was working in the backyard, getting an early start on spring cleaning, and kind of threw my back out, which I'm taking is probably hit a nerve or something like that. I've done this before, and sometimes I just have to wait it out, which is what I'm doing today. Actually, my back feels pretty good. This morning, I did some really good stretches for it, and my back going out, I mean, that's just been something that's been happening almost my whole life. So it just seems the older you get, the more fun it is to deal with. So life goes on. Okay, now this is the woods quarry. Up there, there's a bench, and you can hike down this way and then go up. You pretty much go straight up. I'm probably going to pass on. This is probably where I'm going to go ahead and turn around and go back to Ncar. And there's our group. There's the Denver Trailheads. Okay, so we have concluded the hike part. Came out to 1.3 both ways. Had a really nice talk with our hiking leader, Debbie. Seems like I haven't seen her in about 10 years. She didn't know about my YouTube channel, and she turned me on to some water. I really needed that on the way back. And so we're going to go into Ncar. I don't know if I've they're going to let me tour or not. They might. And if they don't, I'll walk around. I've been here lots of times. Okay, so I'm inside Ncar. And they went ahead and I guess we got the okay to have 4 people on the tour. And here's the inside. Ncar, learn about Earth system science and AI.
Just a couple miles off I-10 is the Shakespeare.
And if you ever want to, there you go, get on that side if you want to see Ncar, and do send whoever you can, whether it's your congressman, senator, information about finding one way or another to keep Ncar open. They do more than just, this is the abstract beauty of the atmosphere. They do more than just, and as the federal government says, come up with wacky conclusions from the research. Okay, so we're just about ready to go on the Ncar tour. I've never been on the Ncar tour before. Every time I've been here, I've just been on my own. So just the building just looks beautiful. This should be pretty fascinating.
Well, it wasn't.
Oregon, welcome, state. Very good, very good.
Hey guys!
This is the tour. Okay, so, I went in, my intention was to do a YouTube video of the Ncar tour, and they said that I needed to contact the media center before I do it. Now, I checked with the person at the front information desk, and I explained that my YouTube channel was a personal channel, it was non-monetized, and she said, well, that's not really the issue or the problem or anything like that. She just said that they, I guess, want to know who's doing what for media so that they can be a help. So that's kind of what I thought it was as the tour went on. So I've come here to Ncar several times, found out a lot of information about the building, and just a lot of it was a refresher of what they do here. So I really do hope they stay open, and I'm going to explore doing, coming back up here and doing a video more in depth. But it was a really nice tour, and I could probably do one without assistance and put it on my YouTube channel. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'm glad you came along for the ride. Goodbye.